Brothers and sisters, shalom. So I'm Minister of, my name is Naftali Bennett, Minister of Education and Minister of Diaspora Affairs. Now, since you are from the diaspora, technically I'm your minister. Nice to meet you. We're doing here something that's never been done before. The Hashba'ah, the Pledge of Allegiance of Jews to the Jewish nation. This is the first time ever. We're making history right now. 50 years ago, to this day, Israeli fighters, paratroopers, freed Har HaBayit, Temple Mount, and the Kotel HaMa'aravi. How many of you, I want anyone who was here that day to raise your hands, just so I see. So I want everyone to raise your hands. You were here. Everyone raise your hands. Tarimu yadayim. Yep. Because every one of you was here, because every Jew was here that day. But every Jew was here also 3,800 years ago. I see over there an old man with his boy. His name is Abraham. They're walking towards Har HaMoriah. Abraham's walking with his son Isaac, Yitzchak. Every one of you was there. Fast forward 800 years, I see a platoon of fighters of King David that are conquering Yevus, and setting Jerusalem, Jerusalem as our capital. Fast forward another 1,000 years, I see a very bad picture. Bet HaMikdash, the second temple, is on fire. The Romans captured Jerusalem, destroyed our second temple right up there, and expelled all the Jews. We had a Jewish state right here, all across Israel 2,000 years ago, with an education ministry, transportation ministry. We had it all. And then we were thrown away, thrown out to Morocco, to Germany, to Spain, to Iran, Iraq, United States of America. Fast forward, during those 2,000 years, every day, our direct ancestors, my grandfather's grandfather's grandfather and yours also, they said 3 times a day, they prayed to Jerusalem. In fact, every Jewish marriage at the very most romantic point, the Chatan, the groom, says to the Kala, the bride, Im eshkachech Yerushalayim tishkach yamini. If I forget Jerusalem, let me forget my right hand. Only we do it. I can't recall French people saying, if I forget thy Paris, forget my right hand. Fast forward to 1948. Our fighters are fighting, but we only managed to maintain West Jerusalem, where the Knesset is and all of that. We lose the Kotel HaMa'aravi. And then for 19 years, we pray and hope that one day, maybe 100 years from now, we'll get back. And then fast forward to 1967, 50 years ago now, Jerusalem is reunited. And like a electric current across the world, all the Jews suddenly wake up. My own parents, who were born and raised in San Francisco, they were totally unconnected to Judaism. They didn't know anything about Israel, not much about Judaism. Their names were Jim, may rest in peace, and Myrna, Bennett. Suddenly they were glued to the radio, because like everyone, they understood that the new Jewish state in 1967, it was just 19 years old, was about to be wiped out. And they were listening, and suddenly this tiny Jewish nation wins. and releases and reunites Jerusalem, so they make Aliyah. And now fast forward 1,000 years and 5,000 years and 10,000 years. Yerushalayim is not only our heritage, it's our destiny. We're Jews not only because we were born to be Jewish, because today, right now, we're deciding again and again to be Jewish, which means to do good, to fix the world, letaken olam. So Yahadut is not just being born Jewish. Well, that's what it is. It's also an active decision to be Jewish. So I want to congratulate all of you. In just 2 minutes, you're going to pledge allegiance to the Am HaYehudi, to the Jewish people, and just tell you, whatever happens, at any time, Eretz Yisrael is your home, and Yerushalayim is your capital. We love you. Toda Rabba.